This video is being taken to give an explanation of the cardamom building's landlord supply and commercial unit meters that are located in the basements and where they are. Okay, so if you have a look at this side of the building, this is cardamom. The rest of the square, which is the three other sides, is KN Court. So we're just this side. Okay, so if you have a look at this lamp, 1, 2, 3, and then there's a fourth one just there. Those are 4 blocks. Pico, which is the 100s, Lapsang, which is the 200s, Jasmine 300s, and Assam, which is the 400s. So coming out here, each of these entrances, the Pico one being there, each of these entrances have a basement entrance door, whereas the Assam one's basement is through the alleyway. So if you just imagine an imaginary line going through the center, so these two blocks have the electric and gas meters located in the Lapsang basement, and then the Jasmine and Assam blocks have the electric and gas meters located in the Assam basement. So imagine the imaginary line, but both sides are segregated. Pico blocks entrance, which is all the flats 100s, has this basement here. The only plant room unit in there is a lift motor room. Coming up to the Lapsang entrance, basement number 2, the plant room units inside there are the electric meter rooms. Sorry, the electric meter room and gas meter room for this side, which is the 100s and the 200s. Sorry, I should have mentioned there's also a water tank room for the 100s and the 200s, Pico and Lapsang, and also a lift motor room for the Lapsang block. Going into the Lapsang gas meter room, you have all the residential gas meters for the 100s and 200s, and then you have some landlord supply gas meters here. This one was pulled out. I'm not sure where it used to serve. I believe there was some misunderstanding with it, so we just decided to pull it out, I believe. This one is believed to serve the empty unit formerly known as Valentina. And then these two are for Pico blocks, common areas heating for the boiler that is on the roof, and the Lapsang blocks common areas heating for the boiler that is on that roof as well. And these are the ones we send pictures of every month as well. Now going across into the electric meter room for Pico and Lapsang, the 100s and the 200s. Once in here, you have all the residential meters on this side, and then the 2 phantom meters, supposedly phantom at one point, are here. So clear, this is the one that we've always had listed as not PPML, i.e. cardamom, and then another commercial unit one apparently. This one is the one you've asked pictures of today. And the one that you've said has been traced to say that it actually serves the lifts. So if you recall me saying, imagine the building being segregated, if you're saying that this serves the common parts, then it would be, it's suggested that it's for the Pico and the Lapsang side. But then a spanner in the works, which is really confusing, is this one says pizza, and on the side it says Pizza Express. Now, Pizza Express is the commercial unit that is on the Assam block side, which is on the other side of the building. So it's very strange that this would be on this segregated side, serving the other side. But these are the 2 meters in question. I'll send you some photos of these. And then over here you have the residential meters, electric meters. Just leaving the Lapsang basement, a meter was recently located. Sorry, it's dark and I don't think I can turn much torch on. Use the other phone. Having a look here, this has been found. There's a spinning disc on this meter, but absolutely no indication or serial numbers or MPAN. And then you've got this distribution board next to it that says Landlord distribution board. So this is in the Lapsang basement, a few meters away from the residence and a few meters away from the other electric meter room I showed. Leaving the Lapsang basement, back out in the courtyard, just to honorary mention the Jasmine basement, which is basement number 3. The only plant room units inside there is a lift motor room and also the water tank room for this side, which is Jasmine and Assam. Now walking up to the Assam basement, which unlike the others is not located next to the entrance. This one is through the alleyway and the last door on the right. This basement number 4, has a electric meter room, lift motor room, gas meter room. Starting with the gas, this is said to be the Jasmine block's common areas heating for the boiler on the roof. Then there was Lagar's gas meter over here, which is the restaurant. They no longer run on gas, so they had that stripped. All the other gas meters are for residential flats. So there's only one landlord's meter there. Now coming into the electric meter room in the Assam basement. Here we have 2 landlord meters, here and here, and all the rest are residential flats. So looking first at this one, this is the one that was shown to Teresa yesterday from MAP. It's said to be serving 31 Shad Terms basements. So again, going back to the other basement, because this one serves, because this Assam basement serves Jasmine block and Assam block, it's suggested that this only serves this side of the block, whole building of Cardamom for the basements. And then here we have the landlord supply electric meter, which I've always been told is for the common parts. Some other honorary mentions. This is a distribution board for Cardamom's landlord units, like the lifts. Got main kill switches here. Jasmine, Assam. And there was an identical one in the Lapsang basement for the Lapsang and Pico blocks. Sorry, I forgot to show it. And then this is our AOV control panel. So when the ventilation system goes off, this is where we come to reset that for Jasmine block. And in the Lapsang basement, they have the one for the Pico and the Lapsang block. So we have to go to 2 panels when the fire alarms go off. So any questions, please contact me at junaid.cardamom@gmail.com. That's JUNAID.cardamom, spelled CARDAMOM @gmail.com.